When they are unable to conceive, they think somebody did this to me, there's this grandmother who must have done this to me. And so what I did was I went home, and before I went home, I bought iron deficiency, iron supplements and high blood pressure machines. And I went to the hospital and asked the hospital for donations. So most of they donated medication, high blood pressure medications, which I shipped to Cameroon, and then I paid my ticket and I went to Cameroon. And before that, I had engaged a group of nurses on the ground who made announcements and then posters in order to mobilize the crowd that there was a project that was going to take place on a particular day. And behold, when I went, the crowd was so overwhelming that my intention of giving one blood pressure machine to an individual, I couldn't do it that way because it wasn't going to be enough, though I bought many of them. So what I did was, we organized in such a way that we sensitized the population, we created awareness, we told them about the risk factors, the causes, how to prevent iron deficiency anemia and high blood pressure. So at the end of our sensitization, we distributed these blood pressure machines to various groups. We taught them how to measure, and we made them to understand how to read their blood pressures, how to manage their blood pressure. So as I stand here today, I am really proud to say that some of the women we had asked to go to the hospital to be tested, some of them were really suffering from chronic anemia, and despite the abuses, and after the abuses they've gone through of not being able to conceive because the family is disturbing, the family is accusing them, most of them, as I'm talking to you today, are pregnant. Some of them have had babies. Even in Germany, where I come from, I have had people who have had children who, after having gotten married for 8 years, couldn't have children because they were suffering just from anemia and they didn't know. So we had our challenges as well, and some of these challenges were that these blood pressure machines, the batteries were running out. So I asked myself, how long will I continue to buy batteries and sending home, though I had educated the population on how to sustain these machines. So at the moment, I bought some stethoscopes, and I'm trying to reach out to the diaspora that please, these are just some small things we could do to reach out to many people in Africa, and just to teach them some of these basic things that they don't know. If we could help each other, support each other by funding, by educating them, it's going to be of really great help. So please, our diaspora leaders, I am pleading